7 hidden flight tricks airlines intentionally keep quiet about, because if you knew them, you'd fly smarter and pay way less. Tricks that could save you money, boost your comfort, and maybe even get you a better seat than the toddler kicking yours. Sounds too good to be true? Stick around, because by the time we land this video, you'll never fly the same way again. You know that moment at check-in when you get assigned a seat like it's jury duty? Yeah, turns out it's a total mind game. Airlines intentionally separate people traveling together to make them pay to sit beside each other. Yep, that's not a computer glitch. That's cold, calculated revenue strategy. But here's the kicker. If the flight isn't full, the seat reshuffling dance right before boarding gives you a solid chance to switch seats for free using the airline's own app. It's like musical chairs, but you win legroom instead of childhood trauma. And if you're traveling solo, pick a window or aisle with an empty seat next to it. Middle seats are usually last to go. The odds may be ever in your favor. Now, if that surprised you, just wait. Ever searched for a flight, only to check back later and bam, the price has jumped like it's trying out for Cirque du Soleil? You're not imagining it. Airlines and booking websites track your searches with cookies. The more you check a route, the more desperate you look, and the higher the price goes. Yes, airlines are basically gaslighting your wallet. Want to outsmart them? Use incognito mode, or better yet, clear your browser cookies like you're deleting texts from your ex. And here's something wild. Sometimes, booking 2 one-way tickets on separate airlines is cheaper than a round trip. It makes no sense. It's like ordering 2 appetizers and somehow getting a cheaper bill than with the entree. But the next trick? It's downright sneaky. Okay, buckle up. There's this thing called hidden city ticketing. Let's say you want to fly from New York to Chicago, but that flight is crazy expensive. However, a flight from New York to Denver with a layover in Chicago, way cheaper. You book the full ticket and just get off in Chicago. Mind blown, right? It works because you never actually take the last leg of the flight. But warning, airlines hate this. Like, ban you from future flights hate it. So don't check bags, they'll go to the final destination. And definitely don't do this on your frequent flyer account unless you want a personal phone call from a very unamused airline rep. Still, if used sparingly, it can save you hundreds. Like I said, they don't want you to know. But what I tell you next is even more ridiculous. Ever wonder when is actually the best time to book a flight? Like not the bro science your uncle shares at every barbecue, but actual data-backed timing? Turns out, booking between 6 to 8 weeks before your trip and doing it on a Tuesday or Wednesday often lands you the cheapest fare. Why? Because airlines quietly adjust prices based on demand, and midweek is when demand drops, just like your motivation after lunch. And the best time to fly? Early mornings. Not only are flights usually cheaper, but delays are far less likely. Plus, the plane is cleaner, probably because no one's had time to ruin it yet. If you thought timing was everything, get ready, because what I say next will change how you pack. We've all been there, sweating at the baggage drop as the scale creeps past the limit. Suddenly, you're pulling socks out of your suitcase like it's a clown car. But did you know? Personal items aren't always weighed. Yup. That backpack or tote bag, it can carry more than you think. Load heavier items, books, electronics, snacks that could feed a small army into that bag. Airlines focus on the carry-on and checked bags, not the personal item. And pro tip, wear your heaviest shoes and layer your bulkiest clothes. Sure, you might look like you're ready for Everest Base Camp, but you'll save $75 and a passive-aggressive lecture from the gate agent. And speaking of saving money, yes, the Holy Grail, the free upgrade. We've all heard that dressing nicely helps. Smile, be polite. Maybe even slip the agent a chocolate bar like you're in a secret agent movie. But here's what actually works, sometimes, volunteering to be bumped. If a flight is oversold and you're flexible, the airline might offer you a voucher, a seat on a later flight, and an upgrade to business class. Also, if you check in early or very late, the system may automatically assign you to an open premium seat, especially on lightly booked flights. It's rare, but hey, miracles happen. And just wait until you hear what you can get without spending a dime on upgrades. Believe it or not, airlines have all sorts of goodies hidden in plain sight. You just have to ask. Blankets, headphones, extra snacks? Yep, all available, especially on long-haul flights. Just press that little call button. It's not just for dramatic in-flight fainting anymore. And here's one no one talks about. You can ask to switch seats after boarding. If the cabin isn't full, flight attendants are usually happy to let you move after takeoff. You just have to ask, nicely. Preferably without holding your tray table like a weapon. Also, if you feel unwell, cold, or have anxiety, you can quietly mention it to the crew, and sometimes they'll let you sit in a crew jump seat or an empty business seat for comfort. No promises, but hey, closed mouths don't get fed, or in this case, upgraded. So try just one of these tricks on your next trip and you'll see the difference instantly. If this saved you money or stress, hit that like button and subscribe for more no-nonsense travel tips. Safe travels and smarter flying.